well,
So let's see.
maybe you should call
what's
somebody
normal?
else.
Okay, so you went to Africa collecting African art. That was your motivation?
Yes.
So how old were you at the time, or how many years ago you have to say?
How many years ago?
Yeah,
About
were you a
60 years ago.
teenager? Yeah. You were like newborn.
I was like 3 years old. I was living with Tarzan. You know,
Oh,
he
great.
was my
Swinging from
stepfather.
trees.
Yes, Johnny Weissmiller.
Can
And
you
I-
do
I-
that?
Yes.
Can you do that?
Well, this is something I'll give you the secret.
Okay.
Because it was a cocktail, this ah.
Really?
And when Johnny was in the Maison de Vieux, you know, how you call this, retreat,
age
you know.
home?
So he became crazy because he couldn't do it. He tried to do it alone, one ah.
Really?
But in the film, it's a mixture of 4 ha-has, you know. So he whistled sometimes
Yes.
when he would call me in the jungle.
Okay, so you were like a baby. Living
I was
in
a baby.
Africa. You moved there by yourself, I guess.
No, I didn't. They dropped me by parachute. They dropped me into, because they wanted me to get lost.
Yeah.
So they said, get lost. Boom.
Wild child.
And then there he was. I fell into his arms, into Tarzan's arms.
That's great.
It's not bad.
Okay, so there you are in Africa collecting. You've bought all the African art you could find. And then you met Louise Bourgeois in the select. What
Yes, then
happened?
we did bump into each other.
Did
We
you
were
physically
meant
bump
we
into
were
each
meant,
other,
meant
or-
to bump into each other.
Wow.
Yes.
But
So-
what? Okay.
So that was that, and then I went into collecting African photography. I really collected a lot of African photography all
Who
of
were
a
your
sudden.
favorite photographers?
I beg your
Who were
pardon?
your favorite African photographers?
No, I had none, but I really I wanted to do that. So I went with a photographer, an old man, and we went into the jungle, into the bush, and we started collecting all the old people, all the old photographers, which were living there, and which have been working there. So I bought, you know, a lot of photography. We did the whole Benin, and then I made a book with Fiden, and then I had a how do you call this? Exhibition in Switzerland with Winterthur. And then I gave it up because I didn't want to become, you know, one of those people who got nothing else to do than try to get, you know, some exhibition in China and so on. So I really stopped that, and I started making pictures myself. I always did a little bit, but then I really didn't do anything anymore, and I started working. And then I showed the work to Louise, and she said, wonderful. And she never said very hardly wonderful. You know? She was a little tough girl. And so I said, wonderful. She said, wonderful, you know, with her French accent, wonderful, with a little nose, little wonderful. And so I said, we're going to work together. And she said, yes. I said, now. She said, now. I said, now. Because it's later than you think.
How old was she at that point?
Oh, she must have been already, she was old, you know, in the 90s.
Yeah. Because how old was she when she died?
98.
98, yeah.
So we worked together, you know. She was very nice because once she gave her word, she was not just, she worked with you. And she wanted me, and she agreed that I would give her, you know, indication of what I wanted. So we worked for more than a year together, and we made a lot of, you know, really, not just snapshots, but really working, you know, together. So that was that, you know.
Yeah, they were
Yes.
amazing.
I beg your pardon?
They were amazing.
Yeah, they were good. It was, yes, I'm very happy with that, yes. And she was very generous, and she really, it wasn't easy because she was old.
Right.
You know, and I wanted her to be a kind of rock and roll woman, still, you know, in power, you know, more powerful than anything around her, not more powerful than I am. But I mean, you understand.
Yeah.
But I mean, so we worked it out. We did a very good job. I was extremely happy, and so was she, I think, because she knew it was going to be with this that she would be really remembered. You know, Maple Top and me. Après, il n'y a plus rien.
Perfect.
It's a joke. It's a joke.